Howdy ho, guys and gals, I'm Red, your friendly neighborhood gadget grizzly, here in the den of gadgets, and today we got some fun tech for you. Yep, we've got the new Sennheiser HD 4.40 BT, that's Bluetooth headphones. Now, I've had some headphones from this company here, over the years, and I've always been surprised about the quality, especially compared to the cost. They're known for making some really decent headphones out there. So let's throw them up on the bench, and we're going to take a look at them, go over some of the specs and the features, see how they fit, and then we'll talk about like pricing and how that all fits into the equation. Okay, here we go. We got the Sennheiser HD 4.40 BT headphones here on the bench. I like them for the most part. I like the look for sure. They're nice, understated, matte black with some brushed metal highlights here. You got it right around there. Over here, you can see the Sennheiser right there. But they're not flashy or anything like that. If you try to figure out which side's left, which side's right, you're going to look on the inside of the metal band there. There's an L there, an R on this side. Easier way to tell, all the controls are on the right-hand side. So you just look for the controls. That's your right-hand side. They fold up nice for traveling, or for storage like this. Fairly compact. For over-the-ear. They're called over-the-ear. We'll get to that in just a minute. Now, as far as the controls. So here's your power button. You press 4 seconds to turn on. You press 2 seconds to turn off. And, well, maybe. Come on. 2 seconds. 1, 2. There we go. 2 seconds to turn off. The other controls are a multi-function button control, your volume control, your headphone jack if you want to hook it up wired, your charging port, and I believe this is a microphone for phone calls, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, I just want to double check, make sure that's right. That does seem to be the microphone, and this is a microphone here as well. It does have the ability to take calls, and that's what the multifunction button is. So this is a slider, so it goes either way, and you can also press it in. So pressing it one time accepts a call, plays a track, pressing it twice redials a call, puts the call on hold, accepts another call, toggles between the two calls, pressing and holding it for 2 seconds rejects the call, up is next track, down is previous track, down and hold rewinds, up and hold fast forward. So as I said, it's a all control kind of thing here. And this is just simply, up and down. There's a little positive on the upside. There's a little nib right there to tell you which side is which. I am a little bummed. It's a standard micro USB. It would have been nice if it had been a USB-C. And as far as the microphone, so you can accept calls on this. So it's got the dual omnidirectional microphones. But they also work for the noise canceling. And when, the one thing I don't like is that the noise canceling on this seems to be a bit iffy. I've had it go in and out, especially when I'm connected to the PC. It seems a bit odd. Like sometimes it just decides to turn off, then it turns back on. Not sure what's going on with that. As far as the over-the-ear, well, if you've got really small ears, that's going to be over-the-ear. But for most of us, that's going to be on the ear. And these were, advertised as an over-the-ear product. And I mean, maybe they weren't. Maybe I'm wrong. I mean, they got plenty of cushioning. Look at that. They got huge pads on there. They're just fine. And the stitching here, I don't notice the stitching. It's never bothered me or anything. It's just the size. I wish they were a little bit bigger. The other thing about it, so it comes with a USB cable, which is fine. Comes with, this is your audio cable. And if you notice, looking at that is not a standard headphone jack. It's smaller. This is obviously standard. So if you were to lose this, you're going to have to find a specialty audio jack. You're not going to be able to just grab anyone anywhere and use it. That's a little disconcerting for me. It also comes with this travel deluxe luxury travel bag. I don't know, whatever, if you use those things. I would have preferred a semi-hard case. Apparently, the 450 BT has a case, a semi-rigid case for it. I don't know. Anyway, let's. I'm going to put it on, and you can then tell me what you think of them. Okay, let's see what they look like with them on. There we go. Now, maybe they're headphones, right? They're not incredibly stylish, but they're not bad. As I said, they're very discreet kind of look to them. If you can see from the side, they're definitely on the outside of my ear. I mean, I guess they go over the opening to your ear, but my ear is actually getting crushed down by them. But not that it's particularly uncomfortable. I do have to adjust them just a little bit. There we go. I've worn them for a couple hours at a time. I've not had a problem. Speaking of which, the battery life is 25 hours, and I'm astounded that it's I've had it 2 weeks, and I think I've only charged it once, and it's been, the battery life has been amazing. Now, the one thing I wanted to talk about was the Bluetooth, because this is the other negative aspect I'm experiencing with these. The first device, now, this is partially my fault, okay? When I bought these, I'm like, well, I need Bluetooth for my PC because my PC doesn't have Bluetooth. And I remembered, oh yeah, I've got, I can connect wired, but I hate wires. I'm like, oh yeah, I've got an old super cheapy Bluetooth, USB dongle thing. I paid $5 for this. Oh my gosh, years and years ago. I bought like 3 or 4 of them, and we've used them on and off, and it would not even connect to this. Now, all my other devices always have, never had a problem with it. Fine. It's old. So I went on to Amazon and I bought their most popular, super cheap device here. And this thing is, there's nothing special. It's not a Logitech or anything like that. It was the most recommended one. It will connect to this device, but I get some static on peak noises. And I did some research. Apparently some other people have run into this, and the consensus is you're using a low quality interface for the USB. So if I want to get rid of that, I'm going to have to spend more money. Again, now I spent $5 or $6 on that, and I'm sure I can offload it to my son or somebody else who wants, a slightly better grade of Bluetooth or something for his mouse or whatnot. But the point is that just be aware that now if you've got like a decent newer laptop or something like that, or any kind of newer device, I think you'll be fine. This was a super cheapy, no name off of Amazon. It was the most recommended one, but Amazon, right? Well, there you go. That's the Sennheiser's HD 4.40 Bluetooth BT headphones. Now, I was talking about the price on these. Now, I picked them up at Best Buy because I needed them. I was frustrated. I needed new headphones, and so these were I think it was like about the same price, right around $70-ish. They were on sale there. And over on Amazon, we can see that they're currently priced at $73.99. Now, these are decent headphones. I gotta say, the battery life has been fabulous. I don't really plan on using them with a cable if or ever, so that's not really a deal breaker for me. I am going to have to upgrade the Bluetooth because the static at the high-end pop is a little annoying. And if you've noticed down there, right down there, it says frequently bought together, is you got the headphones, you got a third-party soft, semi-hard case, and that's the same Bluetooth. Don't buy that one. That one is, he's bad. Anyway, so I also mentioned that they have the HD 4.50. That's the step above these. And as you can see here, if you look, these have the brushed, more gray muted kind of colors. This has got a brighter kind of metal color on it. That's one of the only ways you can tell, visually looking at them. Supposedly it's got, better sound and everything else, but these only come with a 19-hour battery life. Don't ask me why, but apparently they've, maybe they put out more sound. Maybe they're louder. I don't know. But I've heard people going back and forth. There's some people who've tried both and they like the 4.4s rather than the 4.5s. Other people swear by the 4.5. Maybe you can go down to your local Best Buy and give them both a try before you buy them. Now, I am going to say this because I know some of you are real like bargain shoppers out there. I was looking for prices and I found on Google Shopping, buy on Google for $50. And they have a 10% off extra, whatever, if you use the code FebSave10 on these electronics and stuff. Here's the deal. I know nothing about this. All right. I'm not associated with this. I'm not associated with Amazon either, but I know nothing about this. I've never bought from this company. It says it's sold by NNT Electronics. I just don't know, but it is covered by their Google guarantees. So if you do end up getting scammed or getting, junk material or something, hopefully Google should be able to step in and fix it for you. $50, that's a heck of a price. That's a heck of a price for headphones like this. That's just ridiculous. Now, the 4.5s are only $10 more. Of course, you're going to get 10% off, so that's going to save you $6. Wow. These look like some great deals. Hopefully they're real. I don't know if you guys have dealt with this, if you've ordered through Google Shopping before, if you've had a problem, how did Google cover it? Did they help out? Why don't you comment down below? Let the rest of us know, because I think we'd like to know how Google and them are handling stuff like this. Anyway, that's all the Bear has for you today in the old den of gadgets. Hope you liked what we had. If there's anything else you want me to cover, we're going to go more into it. In fact, I'm going to be covering some stuff with microphones, webcams, a lot of the stuff that I use for doing YouTube videos. And that is actually the reason why I picked up these headphones, was for doing some podcasts and stuff like that, where you really need to be able to hear your own voice. And I'll be honest, it's a little freaky, but I guess you got to get used to it. Well, anyway, I guess that's all the Gadget Grizzly has for you today. You all take care. God bless. And as always, shine on.